Hi, we're going to do a full body blast today, and we're going to start out on our lower leg. I am preheated. I've been in the sauna, and now I am out in the hot sun, and we're going to do it sitting today. We're going to use the Mini2 and the full-size blaster. Just start out on your lower leg, outside of your shin, going up and down. I'm using light pressure. I'm at contact and just going up and down. You can hold it whichever way is comfortable. I also have on an insulated top to keep my upper body nice and warm until I get to the upper body. I generally like to start on my lower body, just because, you know, you kind of compromise your posture and your arms are usually sore from blasting. So I blast that last to kind of release the lactic acid. Okay, and now just straddle that shin bone, going all the way down to your ankle joint. Anyone that gets shin splints, this is great for you. Now let's move to the inside of that shin bone. So again, you can hold it either way you'd like. So I'm just working this little strip right here now. And I'm back to the center, to the outside. You can switch hands as often as necessary. And back to the center. Let's go down to our ankle, right there at the attachment. Come all the way up to your knee. Go right across that knee. You have a whole fascia line that runs right across your knee here. Anytime you have tight fascia, it affects your joints by pulling and putting extra stress on them. Okay, let's hit that inside line. Let's take it behind. If it's easier for you to hear to use your full size, you can switch to the full size, whatever works for you. Let's switch to the inside. Now if you have the full size, I do like to take the full size to the back of my calf, and I just go here and go back and forth, working from the top and all the way down your Achilles tendon, down to the ankle, slowly working back up towards the knee. You can extend. down one more time. Okay, and now let's just go up and down. And I'm rocking, I'm on the inside now. The back, outside, behind, and inside. And let's hit this outside angle, just right here, at a diagonal. All right, grab a drink anytime you need one. I'm gonna grab some more oil. Today I'm just using some fraction coconut oil. And I just have it in an easy pour bottle because I like a lot of oil. You wanna make sure that your blaster can easily glide across your skin with no grabbing. All right, let's start out with our mini if you have one. If you don't, just use your full size. Let's just start here on our IT band area. So I'm hitting right behind this IT band, side thigh, up, if you have a face blaster, you can start out using your face blaster to get that top fascia open. Just think of this as a toning workout for your arms. You will build up an endurance. And let's get the top right here. Hitting my quadricep. And let's get that inner thigh. If you're using a Mini2, be careful of your angle. If you hit this way, you'll only do it once. That's a wake up. Let's go back to the top, our quadricep. You can also do a bend. I'm going to try to show you a lot of different ways that you can hit your legs, different positions. And let's go to this, back to our IT band. All right, and I'm going to switch to my full-size blaster, okay? I'm going to start at a diagonal, okay? Just going to go across the IT band. Just light pressure, fast strokes. Trying to go each direction, you hit all the different fibers. Now I'm going to go back and forth, okay? Back and forth. You can see I've got good blood flow, turn it nice and red. You'll get to know the difference between when you turn red, now I'm on the top, when you turn red and you're getting nice blood flow up to the skin, and when it turns bright red and you're starting the inflammatory process. So when you're bright red and starting to inflame, which when you're a new blaster, it may just take 1 minute, you need to stop and go to a different area. And let's do our inner thigh. So you can actually just butterfly it out. Okay, and then let's go up here and hit by the knee. And the top around the knee. Kind of make a little diamond around that top. Get 4 different quad muscles all attach in here. Okay, and the outside of the knee. All right, now let's do our hamstrings. I'm just gonna grab a drink, get a little more oil. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this sitting down. Okay, so I can just straighten that out and go back and forth. You can lay. Make sure you're going all the way to the back of your knee here. You don't want to dig behind your knee because you do have a high concentration of your lymph node. So make sure you get all the way up there. And switch positions anytime you're starting to feel uncomfortable. Try a different position. You can also sit, rest your leg up. Again, you'll have to go back and make sure you hit this area. Switch hands. If you're not this flexible, you know, you can find something to set it on, just whatever's comfortable for you. Lean back. All right, now let's grab our big blaster. If you just have the mini, continue using the mini. I'm just getting a little more oil. Okay. So for that glute hamstring tie-in, it's going to be right here. It's right where your glute and your hamstring meet. Okay. It's an easy way to get it right here. You can lean your head back so your neck doesn't get sore. Okay, and up and down. And again on that tie-in area, go all the way over the side. Come all the way up to the back of the knee. Get that area really good. And just hit this on the diagonal, the inner here, where your hamstring and your inner thigh are. All right, and let's go down to our foot. Just gonna scrub across the bottom, up to my toes. Plantar Fasciitis. The FasciaBlaster is the bomb at releasing that. It's nothing but tight fascia. Get your heel, get all around your ankles. I used to not be able to touch this foot. I had a 13-inch impalement that came up. Several surgeries, lots of nerve damage. Blasting got rid of it. Okay, and get the top of your foot. Make sure you get in between, right in between there, metatarsals. Just run a claw in between each one. Guys, if you find a sore spot or any place that needs extra work, just hit pause and work on it a little longer and jump back in. Okay? Both sides of the Achilles tendon. It's nice to run a claw. Just straddle in your Achilles tendon. Right down that. Alright, let's go to the other foot. We'll start with the lower leg here. Again, I'm going to start with the mini. Starting just right at the skin on the outside of my shin and going from ankle up to the knee. Light pressure, brisk movement. And let's go right over the shin. So you can take, I'm going to kind of straddle the shin bone here. If you can see that. Right there. I have it straddled. I'm just going up and down. There's fascia that covers, it's right below your skin. It covers your veins, arteries, your nerves, all of your muscles, tendons, ligaments, bones, and your organs. So our fascia is everywhere, head to toe. I'm on the inside now, ankle to knee, coming all the way up. And if you have a sore spot, if you are really hypersensitive into an area, you can try to desensitize the nerves by doing a massage. It's called Tapotement, and you just do some quick slaps to an area. Okay, go back to the front, up on top of the knee. Front, all the way down on that ankle connection here. And to the outside. Sometimes when you're having hip pain, it could be coming all the way down here from your foot. Keep blasting, because you have a whole entire fascia line that starts here. It's your lateral fascia and runs all the way up, all the way through here, and connects into your sternum, into your jawline. So if you're having trouble up here, it could be caused all the way down here. So that's why it's important to always do a full body blast, at least once a week, to release the entire fascia line, rather than just, you know, working on your thighs or an area, a problem area for you. You do the whole body. All right, so let's do our calves. All the way up behind your knee, all the way down. So you can blast in any direction, never in circles. Circles will twist up your fascia. We're trying to restore it and untangle it and get it to lay nice and smooth. All right, if you have a full size, grab a little more oil. You can grab your full size now. If not, keep on working with the mini. And I like to go right behind, just go back and forth. Behind the knee, back and forth. I'm working down the leg, all the way to my ankle. And I'm a little bit on the inside now, up to the knee, down, do 2 passes like that. Back behind. And the outside. Here we go. And now let's go up and down, up and down. Outside, behind, inside, behind, outside, behind, inside. All right, let's go to the top of our legs. We'll start with that outside. Let's go to our quadricep. And let's go to the inside. Groin to knee, all the way. I'm covering about 4 inches here. Okay. All right, let's grab our full size and let's start on the outside of our leg. Okay, go up and down. Now let's switch. We're going to go back and forth. Cross fiber. Okay, let's go up to our quads. Stirred up by that knee, outside, center, inside, coming all the way down to your hip flexor. Cover this whole entire top area now, okay? So I'm just kind of rotating my foot, turning my toes in, straight, out, just to hit my whole leg. Okay, let's go across the fibers. From knee up to the groin, working back down to the knee, hit the center, outside, inside, up and down. All right, let's get around the knee. So you want to hit the inside of your knee. And the top. Top inside, like a V shape. I'm doing a diamond, upside down V. And the top outside. And the exterior. All right, we're ready for our hamstrings. I get some more oil. Okay. Just gonna do from the knee up to the glute. Change positions if you need to. You know, however it works for you. If you need to rest it, you just need to make sure you can get all the way back behind that knee. So when you get too much of an angle, you can't get up as high. Okay, hold it out. Make sure you get up behind that knee. Sometimes this is a really sore spot for people. All right, let's hit the glute hamstring tie-in. Okay. Come all over the side. Over. All the way up to the knee. And up and down. Let's go back and forth. And let's go up and down again. All the way behind that knee and down. All right, let's flush out the lower body. So flushing, just not little more pressure on the way up. We're just bringing all the fluid back up towards our heart. We're also stimulating the your lymphatic system with nice light pressure and taking the lactic acid out of your muscles. Just pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Okay. Oh, before we do this, like, let's do our foot. I almost forgot the foot. Okay, other foot. Hit the bottom. Back and forth. And get up to your toes. It helps if you just put your hand behind there for a nice firm surface. And inside. And now let's do the top. Separate the metatarsals. Front of your ankle and outside. Achilles tendon, inside the Achilles tendon, and around your ankle again, interior. Alright, then we can flush this side. Almost forgot a foot. Pressure up, light down, up towards the heart, and up the leg. All right, grab a drink, and then we're going to do upper body. All right, let's finish off with our upper body. We'll start with our low back, and I'm just going to go back and forth on my low back, side, center, the other side, working this section right from here to here, okay? Now straddle the spine. So straddle the spine here and go up and down. A little on the left. And over the spine, over to the right. Back to center. And on the left. And let's go back to cross fiber. This is nice if you have the extenders or if you have a partner, because back blasting yourself is kind of a challenge. Let's get our side here. Okay, there's several ways you can do this. You can just go while you're sitting. You can do it laying. Get the high rib over here. To the back. And just make sure that you hit those hip flexors either when you're doing your side or your quads. It's always a little bit more challenging when you have clothing in the way, but just make sure you get that hip flexor area right into the front. So if I didn't have anything on, I would do this whole line here. And if you're a butt blaster, it's really easy to keep your butt relaxed and just go right at it here while you're laying. Okay, and let's go to our other side. into the ribs. And let's get this hip flexor. All right, let's hit our low back one more time. And of course, without my swimming suit, I would be hitting this center area as well. So make sure you hit that on your own. Guess I can kind of work around it. Going from the ribs to the center, to the other ribs, the center. Okay, and then for our upper back, if you have the extenders, it's great to use the extenders here. I'll show you a few different ways. If you have the mini, you can reach around here to your traps. You can reach all the way around. What are we doing here? It's a sore spot on a lot of people. Let's hit this other side with the mini. Use the full size or whatever you have. You want to stay out of directly in your armpit and stay off your breast tissue. You can go all the way around it, but not on the breast. All around that scapula. I like to dig my claw right in there. Okay, come over here. Let's go up to our traps. Get a little more oil. Okay, now let's hit it with our full-size blaster. I'm going to take my right hand, put it over and grab it underneath with my other hand and just go back and forth here. Okay, I'm right beside my spine, going up and down my rhomboid, up into my traps. Come across. Out onto your shoulder. then let's switch. I have my left hand and I put it over my head and I grab with my palm open my right hand. Okay, I go to the other side of my spine here. Oops, I'm getting tangled in my suit. Okay. And I'm going to switch my right hand on top, my left hand on the bottom, come into the outside. Up to my trap. It also feels good to get up into the back of your neck and just rock back and forth. Go to the right side and the left side, the right side. All right. You can come across the front and grab some more oil. This is just an important line to do here, your pectoral line. You have a fascia line that runs from fingertip all the way to your pectoral and to the other fingertip, and it connects in the back. You know, we're looking down all day, and that has a tendency to get really tight. So if you have your full-size blaster, you can come straight across. Don't go onto your breast tissue, stay right above it, but you could go straight across. I obviously can't do that, so I can go right in here. Right up to my clavicle, and on the outside I like to do a goalpost arm. Okay, you can come right here on your sternum. Your other pectoral. And open up that shoulder. Let's get our neck in here. On your traps. Sometimes I like to angle and I'm just using one claw right in there on my trap. And I like going right around my clavicle here with a claw. Right around the top. And the other side. Okay, let's do our arms. Just going up and down, top of the arm. Let's do our bicep, bottom, back. You can always rest your arm on top of your head. Forearm. If you have any carpal tunnel, you gotta get this forearm. Right here is often where that's coming from. Okay, let's do our other arm. Do your delt and your tricep. Bicep, forearm, all right, let's do our stomach. Just gonna grab a little more oil. We'll start out sitting and then we will go to laying. Use my full size and just go back and forth. Okay, I like to lean back a little bit and do some up and down. And let's do some diamond. We're going to start right here. And the other top. And down. And your other one. So I also like to blast my stomach laying down. So just go across. You can put pillows under here to arch you up if you need. That helps a lot. And come up onto your ribs. And let's just go up and down through the center. Let's take a diagonal from rib all the way down, go back and forth, down to the hip, and back up. Across the center, down to the hip, and back up. And let's take the other diagonal, the other rib, cross the belly button, and the hip, and up, down, okay, and once more back and forth across. And you can sit up, do a crunch while you're doing this if you want. And let's finish off with our hands. They can be sore from gripping the blaster. Okay, so start with this hand. Just go across here. You can move the blaster or your hand or both. Get around your thumb. Okay, and on top. Let's do this other hand. Feels good. And on top. Okay, let's do a little bit of flushing here. Just push from your stomach up towards your heart. And your back, just bringing it up the best you can. And your upper back, pull it up. And other side. And our arms. Other arm. Neck. So now I'm pushing down towards my heart. Alright, and let's just do a quick scalp blast. So my hair has already been brushed and it shouldn't tangle too bad. I'm just starting here and going back to my occipital, all the way back, all the way back. Scalp blasting is great to stimulate new hair growth, for migraines, neck tension, all of that, okay? So that time we went like this, so this time we're gonna go like this. It's more of an up and down movement. And if you get tangled, just pull straight out. It happens. You can do this in the shower with conditioner. Alright, and then if you have a face blaster, of course you can do your face. It is recommended that you use the face blaster on your face. So, you know, your jawline is great. You know, if you have any TMJ up around your ears. Okay, so that is our full body. Have a great day.